Alright, here's a first for me. I'm going to film, or attempt to film, while I do what I have to do here. As you can see from this frame, or longitudinal frame, it's curved, whereas this base is not curved. It needs to reflect this line right there. So I have to cut these welds and then cut it here and bend it in so I can get that curve. So let's see what I can do here. If I can do this without knocking over this tripod, that'll be just awesome. Something like that. This is my die set that I made, that I've made all of the frames with. So that's kind of the golden standard right there. When I make this arch, I bend it if it needs to be straighter or whatnot, but that's kind of what we're going for here. Over the past 2.5 years, one of the things you haven't really seen me do is redos. I'll make a mistake and have to completely rebuild the area. This area is kind of sensitive in that it's an ovoid shape. It's a circle that tapers off for the aerodynamic flow. So one of those things, I've got to build it and just get it there and research it, compare with the photographs, and how when I get the rest of the structure. The one thing that I do know is, looking at it from the front of the aircraft, this is the last frame that you see, lateral frame that you see. You don't see any of this. So with that said, I need to cut right there. Little things like that. I cut the wrong thing. But that's okay. Kind of goes without saying that if I had blueprints, I could lay this down and get the exact angle it needs to be. But I don't. But what I do have is a hammer. And oh, vice grips. I think I'd about get it where it needs to be. Yeah. This is a large percent of building this thing. It's just eyeballing it, comparing it with a picture. I'll take it, once I get done with the day, I take photographs of various angles, which are identical to what you'll find on the internet, and I compare them. If they look good, they do. If they don't, the next day I fix it, or I'll wait until I get a different element done, because there's so many things that affect the lining or whatnot.